in the Bronx. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Ready for baseball here in New York. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Doug Bird.
Well, he's a guy that needs to establish himself, just settle in that first time through the order, be able to command your first pitch, maybe a secondary pitch, and not show too much. That will allow you to get through the order a couple of times before having to turn it over to the bullpen in those middle innings. They're looking for this guy to get through the lineup a couple of times at least, limit some damage, and just keep him in this ball game.
All right, ready to get underway. In now for the Reds, Pete Rose. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Number 18 under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Righty to the plate. And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 28.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, number 28. There's a strike. The 0-1. Upstairs.
1-1.
That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Started to swing, held up. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Frank Robinson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, number 37. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, a rare arm on the mound. I mean, this is a guy that throws a knuckleball, but it's not his primary pitch. You know, it's really interesting just to watch him mix that pitch in, because you would think it'd be very difficult to have any control or command if it's not something you're using a whole lot. So for hitters, you're going to see guys today most likely walk back to the dugouts at times, shaking their head because they don't know what that pitch was, because they don't see it a whole lot. Was it a changeup? Was it a knuckleball? What was that pitch?
And the right-hander deals. Slider misses outside. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Robinson puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. The batter now, number 31. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. And that one clips the corner. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back. And the batter now, Johnson.
The first baseman, number 17.
Bird back to work. There's the strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Edwards. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Leo Cardenas. First offering misses the mark. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. He's in there.
Couple of singles back to back. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here is number 21. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. Ground ball could be two. To second, that's one. And that's two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Reggie Jackson. And a pitch. That's a strike, 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1. And the righty deals. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next offering down in the dirt. The punch out there, and one gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Next to hit, Oscar Gamble. First pitch, and he just misses. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field, Keogh drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Now, Greg Nettles. And there's the strike. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Cold strike three. The knuckleball buckled his knees. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back onto the third inning. And now the DH, Ruiz.
Number 22.
Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba, just off the outside part of the plate. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Called strike right there. This to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Pete Rose. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch just misses. And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Digging in, Marty Keough. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Late on that fastball. Rose over at first with one away. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 28. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Top of the third, no score. And here it comes. That one drifts inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Frank Robinson in the on-deck circle. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Robinson. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. And out of here. A big blow to the home fans, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Now here is Johnson. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a strike. The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Edwards, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand batter waits. That's a little bit low. That pitch gets the corner. Now 2-1. And fouled off. The pitch. Slow roller to first. Watson takes it himself, and that will end the inning. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Bob Watson. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
And next to hit for the Sox, number 18. High fly ball out to center field. Number 28 under this one. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 10.
And up next for Chicago, number 10. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 3 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Leo Cardenas. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Waste no time there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So man aboard. Number 21, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next pitch is outside, and the count even 1-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Here comes a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Now fly ball to right center. Jackson grabs it on the run. Ruiz now at the plate. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Bunting for a hit. To second for 1. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Pete Rose. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. Runner on the go. And that one got a piece of him.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
So 2 on with 2 away. In now for the Reds, Marty Keough. Misses outside. Ball 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Bill Castro appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Pitch misses there. And the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. First and second, 2 down. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Reds strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Willie Randolph.
The second baseman, Willie Randolph.
The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a bouncer. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now back, number 22.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 22. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That one pulled foul. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Now back, number 31.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is number 31. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That clips the corner. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson.
Ball 1, no strike.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or 2 from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
There's a strike and a count 2-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Reds 3 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, number 28.
Number 28.
The pitch. A little bit low. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Good eye right there. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 3-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's ball four.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Frank Robinson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Doug Bird done for the day, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. White Sox going with a new arm, Bill Castro.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Johnson, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Check swing, he went, and the count 1-1. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. And down on strikes he goes, and now one away.
Now back.
And here's the catcher, Johnny Edwards. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Robinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Bounce to third. Throws to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Leo.
Next for Cincinnati, Leo Cardenas. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's outside. Next offering misses. Ball 3. And the pitch. Curveball drops in there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's a base hit. Robinson around third. The tag, and he's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 21. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Kicks and deals. Dribbled up the third baseline, and he grabs it foul. Righty delivers. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got it by him for the K. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the White Sox nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Oscar Gamble.
Oscar Gamble.
The wind and the pitch. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Robinson has a beat on it, leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Up next is Chicago. The third baseman, Greg Nettles.
So up next for Chicago, Greg Nettles. That's in there, and that is strike 1. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. Robinson going back on this one. And gone. So he just clears the wall, and they close the gap. It's 5-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's going to be Bob Watson. And a pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And next to hit for the Sox, number 18. And that's in there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
2 outs, runner at first. Number 10 steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Caught looking his first time up. The 0-1. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And up next for Chicago, Willie Randolph. Ball one low. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. Two outs, and it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Sox move closer on the solo homer. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Top 6. And now the DH, Ruiz.
Number 22.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And that one almost got him. And a bunt towards third. And he grabs it in foul ground. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Rose in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Marty Keough. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Right-handed reliever, and now 2-0. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Ruiz, the lead runner, out at second. Rose at first with no outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Here's the center fielder, number 28. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. And 1-2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-2. Zips it across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 20,
Frank Robinson will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The 1-0. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Keough around third. He'll score easily. It's 8-1.
Picks himself up an RBI at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Rudy May will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at first with 1 gone. In now for the Reds, Johnson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And now it's even up.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back, and that is gone. The Rockets one to right, and they add a couple more. It's 10-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
So one out, nobody on. Johnny Edwards, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
In the dirt. Slings to first, and he's out.
Well, be ready. He throws that curveball a lot, probably more than any other pitch in his arsenal, and he's going to try to put you away with it like he did right there. That's his go-to pitch early and late in the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Leo Cardenas, the next to hit for the Reds. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next offering is down low.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball, but they tack on 5 runs. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 10 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back. And now, number 22.
The center fielder.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
In the air out to center. Number 28 gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 31.
Number 31 digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that's down and away.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 44.
Stepping in, Reggie Jackson. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. That was a moonshot, and they inch closer. It's 10-2.
Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Now here is Oscar Gamble. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Gamble measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And the 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And here it comes. And that one upstairs. Bounce to the right side. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the 3rd baseman, number 21. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, number 22.
Ruiz, the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch just misses. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. George Frazier getting ready to go. The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
And now Pete Rose. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Rose tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That one down the line, and he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, right fielder, Marty Keough.
Next for Cincinnati, Marty Keough.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's out to center field. Number 22 makes his way towards it, makes a nice running catch. And the inning is over. So one left for Cincinnati, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Greg Nettles.
The third baseman, Greg Nettles.
And the right-hander back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
On the ground, right side. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Watson stands in here, takes ball one low. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2.
And he deals. Next offering is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
The count is full.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Johnson flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now batting, number 18.
So up next for Chicago, number 18. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here's the catcher, number 10. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Johnson takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. So a man left for the White Sox, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. We're at the top of the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 28.
Number 28.
May back to work.
Ball
Just
one.
missed.
Ball one, no strike.
There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Got him swinging.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Frank Robinson. Ball one, no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The 1-1. Just missed. Strike two.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Right side. Jackson settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, number 17.
Johnson getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he pumps it a strike. The next pitch misses. Ball one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. Now 2-2. Bounce to the right. Fires over to first. Third out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Randolph.
The second baseman, Willie Randolph.
And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
1's the count.
And the right-hander deals. That's towards center. Number 28 settles under this one. Squeezes it. One away.
Now batting, number 22.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 22. First offering, and it just misses. That's a slider for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Next to hit, number 31.
Number 31.
And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 10-3.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now, Reggie Jackson. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Well struck left field. That one's got a chance. And it's out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game. It's 10-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now Oscar Gamble. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 10-4 score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the 9th. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Edwards.
Johnny Edwards.
May back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher. And a curve misses outside. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. And now the count is even. On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, the shortstop, Leo Cardenas.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo Cardenas. In the air out towards right center. Jackson makes the grab on the run.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
In now for the Reds, number 21. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 10 and the White Sox 4. Number 43 into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now the third baseman, Greg Nettles.
Third baseman, Greg Nettles.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Bill Henry appears to be getting loose. And the 0-1. Way high. This one high in the air to left center. Pulls it in on the run. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Watson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering way upstairs. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and they're down to their last out.
The batter, number 18.
White Sox down to their final out, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 18. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one a little bit high. Fouls one off. 2-2. Down to their final strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.